Virgo, what is up, dude? It is time for your August 2022 main monthly reading. Okay. So before we get started, if you would like to find information on how to go about scheduling a personal reading, the only way that is done is in the description box of this video. I got to warn y'all, since there's always new faces in here, because my channel constantly grows, beware of scammers who pose as tarot card readers. Okay. I will never reach out to you on social media like Facebook or Instagram. I will never reach out to you in the comments of these videos. Okay. If you want a personal reading from me, it's only done one way, and that information is in the description. Okay. Also, too, remember, mini readings. Still got mini readings up. I asked the wife today, how long should we leave the mini readings up? And she's kind of with me, like, I don't know. So it is a limited time. I just don't know how much longer it's going to be. I don't know. At the end of the month, in the next couple of days, I'll see. We'll take a look at everything and see if we're going to leave it up a little bit longer or do away with it. But for now, they're still available. All right, let's hop into this. Let's hop in. We're looking at the past person. Okay, so for those of you inquiring about a past person, I'm going back into the past with the past person, if that makes sense. I'm looking at when you all very first connected. I want to see what happened in the past. What happened in the past? What happened in the past when the two very first connected? Ooh, Queen of Cups. Okay, did you fall pretty hard and fast for this person? When y'all first connected, I have a feeling you probably caught some feelings that maybe you weren't expecting to catch, or maybe it just happened faster than you were wanting it to. All right, one more. Okay, Nine of Swords reversed. Ah, see? Queen of Cups upright, King of Cups reversed. I kind of feel like you were dealing with somebody that may have been a little bit closed off. So it's like you basically felt like you were the one in love and they were kind of distant and closed off. They weren't really reciprocating. They weren't, giving into this what you were. There was no equal give and take. So I don't really think, though, that they didn't have any emotions. I just think they weren't showing it. They weren't really opening up and expressing it. So there was I think this person may have been afraid of abandonment. So they were afraid to really open up and allow you to get really close to them, But I'm just getting this real strong sense that you were pretty much an open book and vulnerable, and they really weren't. So with the Lover's card reversed, it may not have even got that far for some of you. Others of you, even if it did go that far, it just still didn't seem like a mutual connection. It really didn't. Seems like you were giving it all of your emotion and all of your energy, and they kind of weren't. Maybe they just didn't take it very seriously. Maybe they manipulated you. I mean, the King of Cups reversed, he's a shithead. He's a little shithead. He's an emotional, manipulative game player. Okay. So I feel like there were a lot of red flags in the beginning that you were either ignoring on purpose, or maybe they just flew right over your head and it never even hit your radar, I'm just feeling like there was a lot of manipulation in the beginning. A lot of manipulation with the Magician and the King of Cups both reversed. Maybe some of you just didn't even really realize you were being manipulated. Didn't realize it at all. You really didn't realize it. Others of you, even if you did realize it, you may have just tried to ignore it, make excuses for it. Could be a Gemini, by the way. I have Gemini and Aries here. Oh, I got Cancer too. Gemini, Aries, and Cancer. All right. Well, let's look at the current energy. Let's look at the current energy between Virgo and the past person for August. What's the current energy looking like? Any action, any communication, anything? How's the energy currently looking between Virgo and the past person? Ah, the Five of Pentacles. Hang on. Feels to me like somebody, well, hang on. I'm not going to speak on that. Not speaking on that just yet. Hang on. Two of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Ooh. Okay. So somebody here is contemplating communicating. And I said contemplating because the Two of Pentacles is overall. Contemplating communication. King of Swords reversed, Five of Wands. You already know that if the two of you do end up in communication, it's going to be ugly. Or maybe they just really strongly suspect that, because I feel like what this person wants to do is throw a pity party. Kind of. And this is a reoccurring theme for you guys, isn't it? This is not the first time I've seen this come through for y'all. I feel like this person is playing the victim, and they very, like, if you all end up in communication and you, and the past gets brought up, you know, like, I feel like this is the type of person who will play the victim, even if they did you wrong. Even if they did you wrong, they're the victim still somehow, you know? Like, I know I did that, but it wasn't my fault. You know, I did that because you did this, or I did that because this thing was happening to me. They always flip it around into being a victim somehow, you know? And that's going to cause a fight. That's going to cause a fight, you know? Because it doesn't really feel like this person is the type of person that wants to accept, you know, responsibility for anything that goes wrong ever. You know, now I'm not necessarily saying that it's 100% their fault. Not saying it's 100% your fault, but I don't feel like this person is willing to accept any fault at all. Like, none. And I know there's at least one of you who was done very dirty, right? At least one of you done wrong, dude. I still feel like this person will try to flip it around and play the victim. I don't think it's something that you really have to worry about, because the Two of Pentacles, this right here is what's making me think that, and the Hangman, I'm not 100% convinced that communication is going to happen simply because of that. I mean, you probably already heard every sob story this person has anyway, and it didn't work in the past, did it? Well, let's see their true intentions. Let's see this person's actual true intentions. Is it coming from a bad place? Is it coming from a good place? Or is it coming from a place of manipulation? You know, Nine of Wands reversed. So they are wanting you to let your guard down. Some of you have no desire in letting your guard down. I know at least one of you done let your guard down once before, and they took advantage of it, right? Knight of Cups reversed. I'll be damned. See? That's their intentions, man. They're playing the victim. Ten of Cups. Yeah, so they know exactly what they want to say to you. That, yeah, look. They know exactly what they want to say. They want to give you a sob story. You know? And at the end of the day, man, I mean, at some certain point, I don't know. I mean, I'm just like, if you keep trying the same thing over and over and over and it's not working, we got to hit this from a different angle. So if the sob story doesn't work, at what point are we going to retract that and say, okay, well, I'm sorry for the way I responded, or I'm sorry for the way I reacted, or something. At some point, say, okay, well, all right, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. I'll work on that. You know what I mean? But I just don't see that. Two of Pentacles again. They know exactly what they want to say, because they still feel a really strong connection with you. They still feel a really, really strong connection. They may not particularly care to have that connection. They are thinking back to the good old days, you know, back when things were good between the two of you. They want it to return to that. Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. So it's hard to say whether or not this is coming from a good place or not. I mean, my thing is this. Nobody wants to hear your pity party, especially if they did something wrong. If you do somebody dirty, you can't use anything as an excuse for that. That just doesn't fly, not in the adult world. If I do you dirty, I can't use my past traumas or what I was going through as an excuse for that. Nobody gives a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see the outcome here. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Moon card reverse. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Hey, I do not see a fresh new start happening between the two of you. Emperor reversed. Queen of Swords. You ice cold, ain't you, Virgo? King and Queen of Swords. Now, I don't see an emotional connection happening between the two of you, but there will more than likely be communication. Eight of Cups reversed. Knight of Swords. There more than likely will be communication. I just don't really, with this King and Queen of Swords right next to each other like that, back to back, I don't see an emotional connection happening between the two of you. I do not. You might just end up blocking them. I'm kind of feeling like some of y'all, Three of Swords, boo-hoo, 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 I feel like you're just going to end up blocking them. I feel like more than likely there may be a brief reconnection between you and this person, very brief, but no emotional connection. And I feel like you are more than likely just going to block them. I feel like block communication is going to happen here. It's going to be the end result. Is there any advice? Is there any advice? What's the best advice? Best advice. Just ignore them then, dude. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. Because I'm feeling like for the majority of you that resonate with this ain't your first rodeo with this person, is it? I know that's not everybody, but I feel like there's a decent number of you who have already played this game with this person before. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing has changed. It's going to be the same old story, same old song and dance. If I was you, I would ignore it. Don't even give them the satisfaction of leaving them on red. Delete it. Just delete it. I don't know. It depends on how cold you are. If it's me personally, and I do have moon and rising in Virgo, but I won't even give your ass the satisfaction of blocking you. I'll just delete the damn thing. You got to be stubborn, man. You got to stand your ground and be stubborn. Yeah. I don't know. That kind of feels like a situation that you don't want to touch anytime soon. I think a little bit of healing would need to be done first. If you ever one of these days plan on reconnecting with this person in any way, I think some healing needs to happen there first. Okay. All right. Let's look at singles and the newest person coming in. Let's look at the next love coming in. This is going to cover both grounds, singles and the next person coming in, and those of you actively dealing with a new person. This is covering both. I am honestly, though, putting more emphasis on singles, though, and the next person coming in. Let's see what my single Virgos have coming in. And let's look at the energy surrounding the situation. The Fool card. Probably going to be something that happens pretty quick. At least this person, I feel like, is ready to jump in this with both feet. Thank you for the super chat. 4 Elements Tarot. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, right on. That's cool. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Gotta love them synchronicities, right? All right. Okay. This is weird. So with the Two of Swords being the overall energy, Two of Swords, and then right directly under that, the Death card. Somebody here, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it general. Somebody, one of you is willing to just jump right into this. And somebody else is like, no, let me think about this. Let me think about this. I can't tell who is who just yet. Thank you for that super chat. None your business. Thank you. Appreciate you. So it's kind of a slow, gradual shift into, like, I feel like this honestly feels like you. I'm not going to lie. This kind of feels like you wanting to shift slowly into the next cycle in your life and not move too quick. This is kind of confusing. I kind of feel somebody here is kind of fighting this. It's wanting to move really, really quick with the Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, but somebody here is fighting against this, trying to take it very, very slowly. You could be still in the middle of a healing process and wanting to take things slow. Thank you for the super chat, Elise. I hope I said that right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, well, I got to move forward here because this is, hang on. Let me narrow it down who's doing what, because that was just the general outline. Let me look at this person and their intentions. Let's look at this person specifically and their intentions. What's this person want from you? How do they see you? How do they feel about you? Queen of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, so it may be them that just doesn't really have their priority list in order. You know, I feel like this might be the type of person who jumps into a relationship and neglects other areas of their life. You know what I'm saying? Like they fall real fast, real hard, and then all of a sudden they're doing stupid ass shit and they're not thinking straight. They're not getting their bills paid on time. They're spending stupid money that they normally wouldn't spend. They're doing dumb shit they wouldn't normally do. You know, because they fall in love. Well, it's not even really falling in love. It's just that they fall into, they trip and fall over their emotions very, very quickly. And then all of a sudden their priority list goes out the window. You know what I mean? Ace of Wands. See, I told you. They're wanting this to move quick. That's what I thought. I just didn't want to say anything until this spread came out here. They are ready for this to move quick. There's why. There's why. Okay. This person's still heartbroken over something from the past. Okay. Yeah, they know exactly what they want. They got their mind made up. Boy. Yep, they're ready for this to move very, very quickly. Chariot, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands reversed. They want long-term commitment. Okay? They do. They do want long-term commitment. This person may seem very independent. You know, you may be thinking, well, they don't really come across that way, you know? But I feel like this person's very self-sufficient, but I'm getting a bit of a loneliness vibe coming from this person, you know? And when we connect with somebody out of sheer loneliness, that's when stupid shit starts happening. That's when we start making dumbass mistakes, you know? We've all done it. We've all done it. All right. Well, let's look at the outcome then. Outcome. What's the outcome? Mm-hmm. What's the outcome? Mm-hmm. Nine of Wands reversed. Okay, so I feel like you're letting your guard down slowly but surely. The Emperor, the Fool card. Hangman. I told you there was some codependency and loneliness in here. Okay, so I kind of feel like you will be reluctantly giving this a chance, but I still see you overthinking the hell out of this. I'm kind of feeling like you're meeting this person in the middle. You're moving a little bit, you're moving a little bit faster than your comfort zone is allowing. But you're not moving as fast as this person wants you to. I feel like you're taking control of this situation and you're taking this at your pace. You may not even be really opening up all the way to this person. Yeah, I see waiting patiently. I see you kind of grabbing the situation by the balls and being like, no, this is going to go my way. We're not moving too fast with this, So for those of you who are wondering whether or not this person is walking away, no, I don't see anybody going anywhere. I see kind of a flat line, really. Honestly, that was like kind of boring. I don't really see a whole lot of movement happening at all. What's the advice? King of Pentacles. The Empress. Okay. So you're not doing anything wrong. If you can keep things going at this pace, and the other person can respect the boundaries and respect the rate at which this is moving, I do feel like more than likely this probably will turn into something long term. See, the crazy thing, it's not happening anytime soon, though, with the 10 of Cups reversed. It'll more than likely, before y'all get to that level, probably be months. Okay? The thing is, the part that kills me is everybody's in such a rush. I would feel very safe betting that most of us here are looking for the last relationship we ever get into, right? Most of us, right? Why are we trying to rush to spend the rest of our life together? Why are we trying to rush that? Isn't that kind of stupid? I'm in a hurry to be with you for the rest of my life. The fuck? I mean, it doesn't even really make logical sense. I'll tell you what it is. That's programming. Music, movies, TV, and media have been pounding happily ever after into our heads for so many years, so many decades, that we think we're in a hurry. I need somebody to love me, and then all my problems will magically go away. The fuck they will? No, they won't. No. Relationships don't create true love. If they did, no relationship would ever fail. I do think that you're doing this the right way, though. I do feel like you are. I don't really think there's much for you to worry about. And if you set some boundaries in place and this person decides they don't want to respect those boundaries, then that tells you everything you need to know about them, right? All right, now we're going to look at the current person. If you are not inquiring about or experiencing any problems or issues with a person who is currently involved in your life, then this here is not for you. Let's take a look at the energy between Virgo and the current person. Virgo and the current person. Ooh, Queen of Swords reverse. Somebody here got a bad attitude. Somebody here got a nasty attitude and a chip on their shoulder. Okay, the Lover's in the reversed. Okay. So for some unexplained reason, It seems like the connection is getting weaker between the two of you. For those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not you and the current person are separating, no, I don't see separation happening, but I'm not really seeing a very strong connection either. It kind of feels like there's this wall creeping up between the two of you. You know, you could be laying in the same bed and feel like you're 1,000 miles apart. You know, like something's happening with the connection here. What's going on? I don't even know, honestly, by looking at this. I don't even know. For those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not the current person is cheating, no. I got to figure out who this is, because I bet you anything, this right here is being misconstrued. Somebody here is extremely, incredibly, emotionally independent. And I think that's worrying the other person. World card, High Priestess. This almost kind of feels like whoever it is that's worrying about this issue here, it looks like it's more of a problem in your own head than it is in real life, honestly. To be 100% real with you. That doesn't mean that it couldn't turn into a problem, but so far, let's see what this person's true intentions are. Let's see their true intentions and their true energy. How they really feel about you, how they feel about this connection. Two of Wands. Yeah, they're a little bit unsure. They're unsure. They're overthinking this. Yeah, they're overthinking the hell out of this, dude. They don't want things to come to an end, though. I just really feel like this person probably doesn't really know exactly how to connect with you on an emotional level. I don't know why this person is being so detached and closed off. You know, could be another Virgo for some of you. Also have Aries here. Yeah, I'm not seeing that it's coming from a bad place. I'm really not. I'm not getting why there's so much emotional detachment here, you know? There's just a big wall between the two of you, and I don't know why the hell it's there, man. I really don't. This person is still holding on to some of the arguments and shit y'all have had in the past. Okay, but I don't know if is that it? Is that really it? They're still clinging to whatever problems y'all had in the past. What the fuck is going on here, man? This is kind of annoying, to be honest with you. I can't put my finger on exactly what the problem is. It just feels like the two of you are growing apart, but you're not. You're not really growing apart. It's just the connection got its wires crossed at some point. I guess let's look at the outcome. Let's take a look at the outcome. Will things improve or will they crash and burn? Temperance reversed. Oh, not really seeing a lot of improvement. Not really seeing a lot of forward movement. No, not really seeing much improvement at all. I'm seeing a flat line. For those of you who have been experiencing the same issue for the past 6 months, it's going to continue for the next 6 months. I don't see any improvement, any effort, or anything being done to reverse this issue. I'm not going to lie. This is like one of the most boring storylines that I've read in a while. Very boring storyline. Let's at least get some advice, man. Let's at least get some advice cards. Let's at least get some advice. Okay, ooh, the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So maybe let's take a look at this from a different perspective. Okay, there's a certain point when it comes to a certain point. Now, this is going to be a really slippery slope and a very touchy subject. At a certain point, one thing that is massively, massively shoved down our throats is that it's another person's responsibility to meet your emotional needs. Okay? We have been programmed to believe that as an individual, you are incomplete, empty, and not good enough. As an individual. Just you as an individual, you're empty, you're lonely, you're incomplete, you're not good enough. But don't you worry. Somebody else will come along and fix that problem for you. No, I don't know who needs to hear this. I'm not pointing the finger at any one person specifically. But after a certain point, it's nobody's civic duty to make you feel a certain way. Now, when you are with your person, yes, ideally, both of you care very much about how each other feels. And you do everything that you can in your power to make sure that you make them as happy as you can. But we got, at a certain point, a line is drawn. I can do everything in my power to try to make you happy and to try to be there for you and support you emotionally. But once you cross a certain line and you cross that line into you are an unhappy person, I can't do anything about that. I can't make you a happy person. If you're an unhappy person, there's nothing I can fucking do about that. Doesn't matter what I do, it's never going to be good enough. Because whether or not you are a happy person is your responsibility. Your responsibility. I will absolutely be there to support you. I will absolutely be there to provide words of encouragement, to listen to your problems, to try to give you helpful advice. But I can't make you a happy person. I can't fill that empty void in your heart. I can't do that. Nobody can do that. So I'm kind of feeling like this may be an issue that stems from a very small little seed of a problem. And what that is a lot of times the person that we are with, whether the person that we're interested in or the person that we're married to, what happens is that person, consciously or unconsciously, can shine a big, bright spotlight on something that needs to be healed in here. And what do we do as individuals? We misinterpret the message. They shine a big spotlight on this void, and we interpret it as, oh my God, I need you to fill this void. No, 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 no. That's not what the universe is saying. The universe is saying, yo, take a look at that big fucking void in your heart. You need to work on that. But we misconstrue the message. We misinterpret it. We think that this is a need of mine that somebody else needs to meet. No, that's not what that means. Not what that means at all. That means, oh shit, I got this void in my heart. Holy hell. Well, what is the void really? What is it really? I got to dig my subconscious mind up. I got to go back and connect the dots as far back as I possibly can. What is it that I'm really looking for? Where does this void really come from? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So I'm kind of feeling like this stemmed from the problem of somebody, one, the other, or both of you, having a little void in your heart, and the other person isn't doing anything about it. You know? And after a certain point, we got to take a step back and we got to say, okay, well, you're not meeting this need of mine. Is there anything I can do about it? Maybe, just maybe I need to change the way I'm responding to this issue and see if I can fill this void myself. See what I'm saying? That's kind of where I'm feeling like wires are getting crossed here a little bit. Because I'm really not feeling like this is a connection that needs to come to an end anytime soon. I'm not. I'm just feeling like it's fingers being pointed. The finger is being pointed at somebody who is not at fault. I have a void in my heart, and that's your responsibility to meet that need. No, the fuck it's not. Not at the end of the day, it's not. Not at the end of the day, it's not. No, it's not. Now, again, I don't know who. So I'm not pointing the finger at you. Could be them, could be both of you doing that to each other. Okay. But just generally speaking, let's take a step back and let's take a look at the big spotlight that's being shined on our soul and identify these voids. And let's get to work at least seeing if we can fill it ourselves, or maybe just meet in the middle. Because like I said, what your person can do is assist you. I can assist you. I can provide a helping hand, but I can't make you get up and walk. That's the analogy. You have to use your legs and get up and make an effort to walk. I can't make your legs work for you. I can't make you get up and walk. I can assist you. I can be a helping hand. But if you're not even trying to use your legs, I can't do it for you. See what I'm saying? Was that a good analogy? All right. Well, anyway, I feel like those were the messages that my Virgo friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this reading here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the love and the support and the positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.